Well, I didn't see this coming. Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to be continuing with my Dragon Ball What If discussion. What if Vegeta was female? Part 7. And throughout this story we got to see this version of Vegeta really grow and develop into a different person much quicker than her original male counterpart did. She went from a cruel, sadistic woman into, well, a valuable ally in the Dragon team, and has pretty much single-handedly restored peace to the universe, getting rid of Lord Frieza after attaining her Super Saiyan form much earlier than her original counterpart, and of course teaming up with Goku to invade King Cold's world and take him out of the picture too, along with most of the Frieza force that happened to be on world at the time. And things began to we begin to catch up with things here, with Cooler basically filling in Cyborg Frieza's timeline, attacking the Earth, trying to get revenge on the Saiyans that have destroyed his family, only to be taken out himself by a mysterious newcomer who looks a lot like Vegeta, or rather, he looks a lot like the original male counterpart of Vegeta, who basically takes out Cooler with ease and identifies himself as Trunks. And that would of course be that, being a Super Saiyan himself, Vegeta is indeed the boy's mother. But who in fact is the father of this newcomer? Well, this is where we're going to sort of backtrack a little bit from where I left off and sort of answer that question. And I want to thank I can't really pronounce his name, but he knows who he is. I've got this one fan who's always commenting on my YouTube channels, always throwing his ideas in there, and I got to admit I really liked this one, so I'm going to thank him for suggesting this. And thinking back to the earlier installments of What If Vegeta Was Female, especially her relationship with Raditz and torturing and making fun of Raditz as a way of flirting, I realized a relationship with this person could actually work for our female Vegeta, and the father of Trunks is indeed Yamcha. Yamcha? Why would Vegeta stoop so low? Well, for the most part, Goku, the one she'd rather be with, is kind of taken by Chi-Chi, but during the 3-year training time skip between finding out about the androids and when the androids actually invade, Yamcha and our Vegeta form a special kind of relationship. And it all started when Vegeta and Goku returned home, and Yamcha pretty much wanting a piece of Vegeta right then and there from all the trouble she caused on Earth. No, I didn't kill anyone. That was all Nappa. Well, except for this one guy who's... Oh my god, were you the one killed by the Cybermen? I guess that kind of makes you the Raditz of the group. And from there, it would seem Vegeta has found a new Raditz to play with. And it's like, Raditz? What's that supposed to mean? You picking a fight or what? Don't take it to heart, dear. I'm just poking a little fun is all. I'm sure you'll be stronger than a Cyberman someday. And with that, they have a bit of a battle right then and there. Yamcha surprising her with all his new skills that he learned during his time on King Kai's world during the whole Namek saga. And well, with that, the training eventually begins, and Vegeta's doing her training in the Grav Chamber, in between, visiting Kakarot and assisting him with training Gohan and Piccolo up for the threat, and just having, a big group training session with them. And Well, one day Yamcha decides, like he does in the anime, yeah, training 100 times gravity, well that's no big deal, I could do that too. And well, we all know how that ended. Yamcha was nearly squashed by a bug trying to train at 100 times Earth's normal gravity. And as it turns out, Vegeta was actually watching him the whole time, just standing by at the door, watching him. And Yamcha does manage to switch off the machine. He's like, oh, that was crazy. And suddenly he just hears this sort of woman laughter. Yeah, I wouldn't try that again if I were you, but I'll give you props for at least being able to crawl 100 times your normal gravity. How long have you been standing there? The last few minutes or so. And you didn't help me? Nah, I was having much time watching you being squashed like a bug. What? Why are you? Relax, relax. I would have stopped it if it got any further. And well, basically, from there, their relationship just kept forming from that, a pretty similar relationship to what she had with Raditz early on in the What If. But it did end up resulting in a coupling, and as a result, Vegeta gets pregnant, and she is of course having to slow down her training during this period. The only thing that she's able to do to really help the Dragon Team prepare for the androids is visit Goku and help Gohan catch up to them, and teaching him how to transform into a Super Saiyan as well. Because the power difference between Vegeta and Gohan's not even going to be able to touch her, so it's pretty safe for her and her baby to train that way. And without a doubt, she does indeed teach Gohan how to go Super Saiyan. So we got Super Saiyan Gohan early on. And then came that whole incident with Chi-Chi having to run from a bunch of ferocious monsters and losing the groceries, and insisting that Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta get their driver's licenses so they can at least help her out. And Vegeta, who actually gets along pretty well with Chi-Chi, she quite enjoys watching Chi-Chi, giving Goku the business and lecturing him the way he does. Vegeta finds that very amusing, and Chi-Chi loved telling embarrassing stories about him. And so, with the driving lessons, their first attempt during the driving course, it ends up into a three-person drag race with, I guess you could say Vegeta won the race. Goku ending up sinking his car, and I can't remember what happened to Piccolo. But the second time around during the mountain run, Vegeta actually gets her driver's license this time, her not getting involved in the whole bus rescue, because Goku and Piccolo were more than enough to handle that. And so because Vegeta was the only one who didn't total the car this time, she was the only one who got her driver's license and was happy, driving Chi-Chi around and them bonding even further. And she kind of likes driving, actually. And well, with that, the baby's born, and then we head into the 3-year time skip where they are just about to meet up and face off the androids for the first time, and everyone's shocked by the revelation that Vegeta and Yamcha had a kid, and they pretty much work out 2 and 2 that the Super Saiyan from the future is indeed Trunks. And with that, the whole explosion up on South City, I'm pretty sure it's South City, Android 19 and 20 have begun making their attack with Yamcha, just like in the original, finding the androids first, and Gero puts a hole in him. Sorry, Yamcha, but you know, just because you made it with Princess Vegeta doesn't mean you get any special treatment here. Sorry, Yamcha. And, well, with that, everyone senses that Yamcha's power level is draining, and Vegeta is affected by this on a personal level due to the fact Yamcha is Trunks' father, the father of her child, and, well, she shows up just livid. Hey, if anyone's gonna put a hole in my man, it's gonna be me. And with that, the whole battle takes place as per normal. Goku pretty much powering up and taking on Android 19. Now, if you're wondering if the half virus hits Goku like it does in the original, he does still get hit with it, but nothing like he does in the original timeline. With Vegeta there making sure Goku took the antidote, and Goku also knowing how to heal his body thanks to the abilities he learned on Planet Yardrat. So with that, he's not really very much affected by the heart virus. He's just slowed down a little bit. But overly, he was more than a match for Android 19, who takes care of him, and he moves on to take on Android 20 when Vegeta just says, "Stop, Kakarot. This one is mine. No one hurts my man and gets away with it." And she powers up, and Vegeta's power at this point and Goku's are pretty much on par. Both of them pretty much almost hitting Super Saiyan Grade 2, considering they were able to get a lot more out of their training because they spent half of it, you know, training together. And, well, with that, Gero is of course forced to flee and run off, like he does in the original, and Goku's getting a little bit more tired and decides to, it's best that, he calls it quits, maybe have a bit more of that antidote, because after a full battle with Android 19, the effects are starting to hurt a little bit more. So Yamcha and him head back home, and while the others chase after Android 20, aka Dr. Gero, and they have their little battle with him, which was mostly thanks to Vegeta. She did somewhat fall for the same trap Vegeta did, firing that big ki blast and Gero absorbing it, but this was actually part of Vegeta's trap this time. Being all cold and calculating, when she fired the big ki blast going, "If you don't come out of here, I'm gonna smoke you out." Exact same sort of mannerisms as her male counterpart, same technique. And the difference is, while Gero is absorbing it, Vegeta has maneuvered behind him and has attacked Gero full force, ultimately damaging him to the point where he's basically got to move fast if he's going to get out of this alive. And that's when he notices Bulma's ship with who's watching baby Trunks at the moment with Yajirobe, and you know the ship gets taken down, and future Trunks shows up rescuing his surrogate mother Bulma, who became his mother after his parents died in his timeline, and rescuing Yajirobe of course, and Gero running off vowing to unleash Android 17 and 18 to destroy them, and escaping on foot like he does. And I think that is actually where we're going to leave things for now. So what do you guys think? Did you like this What If? Did you like where I went with the relationship of Vegeta and Yamcha? And, you know, how is all this going to affect the rest of the Android saga and as we begin to move into the Cell saga? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again for another video. Alright, catch you later.